and welcome back to my channel. I thought we could just do a vlog showing you guys a standard like week in my life now that I've moved to France. As you know, I'm here to be an English language assistant, but I've actually been off school for the past 2 weeks because they had their October holidays. So starting today, this is the first week back into the school term, and I feel like I've actually gotten a good routine over the past few weeks, so I feel like I'm in a good place to finally show you guys what a week in my life looks like. I actually was supposed to be up super early this morning to go out a run, and I was up super early, but I was like, do you know what, like I'll pick up my Kindle for 10 minutes. I was reading The Blood of Hercules. Guys, I had like 80 pages left, so I had no intention of finishing it this morning. I could not put it down. I started that book maybe 48 hours ago and I just have not been able to put it down, and so I finished it this morning. I knew literally nothing about this book before picking it up. At no point did I know where that book was gonna go. I was lost, honestly, and I kind of loved every second of it. I was actually like obsessed with it. Strong 4.5 stars. Anyway, in 5 minutes time, I've actually got like a little bit of an interview to do. It's for a project someone is doing on like book talk and reading, so I'm gonna get to just sit and talk about book talk for a wee bit, so I shall speak to you guys afterwards. Just sitting checking my Zoom setup, and I am feeling like a corporate girly again. This has given me like corporate PTSD but also like nostalgia. So I just had my little call, which was really good. It was a really interesting discussion. Some of the questions were really hard, but it was fun. Not sure how I feel about this. I'm definitely not offended by it. Definitely need to get like better at making these, but I feel like this is a good start. As you can maybe see by the tripod, I just filmed a little TikTok about Blood of Hercules because I was like, I need to talk about it. And now I am just gonna double check I've like got everything I need for school tomorrow and make sure like my lessons are planned. The school I'm in tomorrow, it's all like 30-minute blocks of lessons, which is so much easier than when it's like an hour you're needing to plan for. It's actually numbers we're starting tomorrow in English. I've just got all these like flashcards. She only did it up to 12, so the rest I've just done on like paper plates, me drawing them myself, so hopefully they can understand it. Usually I plan most of my lessons like on a computer and I'll bring in like my flash drive and just plug it in, but tomorrow it will actually just be like me using these flashcards, so hopefully it goes okay. Anyway, I think Kian's made me a cup of tea, so I'm gonna do some editing on my phone whilst I take a wee break and have a cup of tea. Stress and anxiety is we need to, well, Kian needs to return shoes to the post office. I literally need to look up like vocabulary to do this because I'm kind of nervous, like I really don't know what to say, but this is the outfit. I'm gonna go out a little walk. It is blue skies out there. How is this literally November? This is the start of November and the sky looks like this. I'm so proud of myself. There was not a one part of me that wanted to go on that run, but I did it and I feel amazing. Because We've just had the most chill night. I am actually going to start Atmosphere tonight, which has been on my TBR for a while. I only recently got the physical book like last week because it's actually the only like English book I've been able to find in Carcassonne so far. I'm very excited to read this. I actually know nothing about this. I have seen loads and loads of people like crying at this, so I'm kind of nervous because I love to cry at books. But yeah, I'm just gonna start that tonight. I'm gonna try and get an early night because obviously I am back to school tomorrow, which I seriously cannot complain. Obviously working so much less than I was before, but it's still just such a new environment and it gives me so much anxiety. But I actually feel like I've been pretty calm today. So just first day to get through. Tomorrow it will be absolutely fine. My French will be okay, hopefully, and yeah, I will just speak to you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's back to school day. I had one of those mornings where you wake up like half an hour before your alarm goes off and you know it's gonna go off and you're just like lying there waiting for it to go off. That was me this morning. Listen, I'm up now, but it's really cold in this house. You know what? For heatless cuddles, not too bad at all. The real issue is they just don't stay in. But anyway, I'm gonna get my makeup on, get some music on to get the vibes up, and I will see you guys after. Lips. I actually really like my heatless cuddles, but when they look good in the morning, that's usually a sign that they're not gonna last, because if they like look crazy in the morning and like way too tight for my liking, that means like they'll soften throughout the day and look nice, whereas this will be straight by the end of the day, but we can test that theory. This morning to have like with my breakfast because I've got loads of time. I made sure that I was up like early enough because I was like, I am not rushing this morning. Like I just want a peaceful as I can have morning. I'm too nervous. I'm sitting here thinking, oh my god, I need to like Google Translate how to say did you have a nice holidays, because I don't know how to say that. I need to like double check the vocabulary to explain all the games I've got planned today. I don't know why I get so nervous, but I really do. But I'm 1000% less nervous than I was like before the holidays. Every single time I go, I get less and less nervous, which is the key thing. I think we're pretty much ready to go. This is the outfit of the day. I need to remember and bring Hamish. He's like my little Highland cow, but the kids literally love him, and when I like run out of things to do with them, I just like get Hamish and like throw them at each and get them to like translate a word in English. They actually eat him up, so I'm gonna bring him for emotional support today. But anyway guys, I fear it is time for me to go, so I shall vlog a little bit throughout the day, but I will talk to you guys probably after work. Just back from my first day back at school. It was okay. All the kids were like so hyper today. It was kind of horrible, but I'm gonna make Cajun chicken pasta tonight, so hopefully that will cheer me up. I'm off again tomorrow, so life really could be so much worse. I really can't complain, but yeah, I'm gonna go make dinner now. Thursday morning, so this is my day off, but I've been up early. We've been locked in this morning. I've got a French lesson in 20 minutes, so we need to be up for that. And then I've just kind of been like double checking my lessons for the rest of the week, because classes I have on a Tuesday, they're very like straightforward because it's only half an hour classes, so it obviously makes it so much easier to plan for that because you need to fill so much less time. Whereas tomorrow I have a 45-minute class and it's older kids as well. They maybe know a wee bit more already, so they don't take like as long to teach things, so need to fill time for that. And then also need to fill time for Friday because I have 2 1-hour classes. Because we're doing numbers this week, it finally could be a good time to whip out the Very Hungry Caterpillar book. I don't know if you guys remember reading this. I remember I literally ate this book up when I was younger, so I had to bring it over with me to France. They honestly probably have this in France, but I just have the English version of it. And then I managed to find, my mum actually bought me over these like wee dice, so I feel like I can do something with them as well, so that's making me feel a lot less stressed. So I'm just gonna sit and sort of plan so that it's finalised, and then I will have my French lesson. Je suis en train de préparer pour mes leçons.
Si tu dis préparer, je prépare quelque chose. Je prépare mes séances. Ou bien, je me prépare pour mes séances.
Ah d'accord. Je prépare mes séances.
D'accord.
Later now. It is currently about 6 o'clock I think. I have just put dinner in the oven. I decided to do like a chicken and veg like tray bake tonight because I couldn't be bothered cooking, and it was so that I could go and do a workout whilst that's on. I've been getting into my fitness recently. I don't know what it is. See, to be fair, see when I knew I was moving to France or even Spain, I was like so committed to being like, I am gonna live a bit of a healthier lifestyle, because I feel like over here it's easier. Number one, I feel like the sun gives you so much motivation to like go out and do things, and just like around Carcassonne in general, like there's always people running, there's always people out doing things. Fruit, the veg tastes so much sweeter and fresher and like enjoyable to eat. So I've been like, do you know what? When I go back to Scotland, I will not be eating this healthy, so let's just like embrace it while we're here. I think tonight I'm gonna do a Move with Nicole workout. It's more Pilates she does, which is my thing. I'm not much of a like high intensity cardio girl. No, I lied. My other favourite person to do at home workouts with is MK Fit, and she does like dance workouts. I love a dance workout personally, so I'm going to do a Sabrina Carpenter, Man's Best Friend, dance workout with her. I'm gonna go do that tonight and I will see you guys after. Good evening guys, it's a bit later now and I am just cuddled up on the couch. Kian's bringing me my cup of tea. Is that my 3 Biscoffs?
Yes.
I've got all the goods and we're basically 275 pages into Atmosphere, and I have a feeling I'm gonna finish it tonight, which is crazy. I literally only started it on Monday, but every night I've just been binging it. There's something about Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing that is so addicting. Like, I physically cannot stop reading it. I am loving this, but I'm like so scared of where it's gonna go. I know everyone cries at it, and like based on the information we got at the start of the story and now the information I've got in the middle of the story, like I just don't see how the ending's gonna be good. I'm so nervous, but yeah, wish me luck and I'll let you guys know what I think of it at the end. I've just finished Atmosphere. That was so good. That was literally so good. We will discuss more later when I get myself together, but that was so good. Guys, I will literally be like a crying puffy mess right now, but I just need to talk about this book. This is like 1000% a 5 stars. I say this every single time I finish a Taylor Jenkins Reid book, but like her writing is god tier. Like every single thing she puts on paper is like the most insane thing I've ever read. The way she writes is just so beautiful, and just like the entire time I'm like tabbing the pages. If you don't know what this book is about, this basically follows a woman in the 1980s who's part of this astronaut program in NASA to become one of the first women to go up into space. Our main character, Joan, has to be one of, I think, my favourite characters I've ever read about. I actually feel so maternal towards her. I love her so much, and I just thought she was such like an inspiring character and just an amazing person like to read about. It just wasn't what I expected it to be, and even from like the first few chapters I kind of got a picture in my head of how I thought this was going to go, and it just was not like that at all. It was so much better than I assumed it would be. There were so many parts of this book that made me want to cry, like, but in the best way possible. I will be thinking about this for weeks to come. Now that I've had a good cry, I feel like it's time to get to bed. I can move on to the next book after Blood of Hercules. After I finished the Blood of Hercules, it was so feral that I was like, I need a palate cleanser before I go on to the next book, just so I can like fully enjoy the next book and I don't get like sick of it. We're going to move on to Bond of Hercules on my Kindle tonight, so that will definitely lift my spirits, hopefully. I'll keep you guys posted on what I think of that over the next few days. Good morning guys, happy Thursday. It is actually like so dark in this room right now because this has been like our first stormy morning in Carcassonne. I feel like every day the weather has been great here, minus like sometimes it being a bit cloudy, but today it is like stormy. I'll hate it when I'm going out, but this morning, like being in the house, this is so cozy. Guys, can you hear that rain outside right now? I really hope you can, because that is so relaxing. I actually made a video on TikTok last week talking about like culture shocks I've had since moving to France, and one of the things I mentioned, it's not really a culture shock but it's just something like so new for me, is like I always did like a rainy day at home when you had no plans and you could just stay in bed and read, but like here especially when there's any rain. Now this is the first day it's been like properly rainy, but there's been a few times where it's been like showers. The showers will last like 10 minutes, not even. I will get so excited because like it's just, I'm not used to it here, and it just, I don't know, it reminds me of home a wee bit. It's honestly great. What more can a cozy girl like me ask for? Now we're gonna go down and get breakfast and I'll finish getting ready for school later. Thunder and lightning has just started and Sarah Crowley is reading Atmosphere in our vlog, so this is the perfect day. There is just nothing better than getting home after school and making a wee cup of tea. We don't actually have a kettle, so this is my cup of tea. Today was a pretty good day. Thursdays are always good. They're short, they're sweet, the kids are lovely. I'm just like so tired and I'm so happy to be home with how the weather has been. Fridays are like my longest days working, but the vibes were great because it's Friday, so I don't even care it's my longest day, and I really like the school I work in on a Friday, so vibes are honestly good. I cannot even describe the feeling, and it's just like not that deep, but the feeling I have, see the second I get on that bus home on a Friday, just like the pride, the joy, the happiness that we're at the end of the week, and I just like look forward to it so much. Also, I just wanted to let you know, like whilst I'm standing here listening to it, that I am still thoroughly enjoying Life of a Showgirl. I was so surprised by the reaction when the album came out and like everyone hated it, but sometimes I feel like me and the general public's opinions usually like don't match, because I remember when Torture Poets Department came out, and don't get me wrong, there are songs on there that are the most god tier songs I've ever heard. Chloe or Summers, Fear Marcus, best song I've ever heard. Love of My Life, So Long London, Guilty as Sin, oh my god, there's plenty that I thoroughly enjoy. But that album, when that came out, see the way I'll just put on the Life of a Showgirl album and listen to the whole thing and thoroughly enjoy it. I could not do that with Torture Poets Department. I don't know, I just didn't click with it, whereas everyone was like, this is our best album ever. Life of the Showgirl, it's the first time in a while I've listened to the new album on day one and been like, I love this. And I still love it. Elizabeth Taylor is #1 father figure. And guys, you are literally gonna laugh at me. I like unironically like cancelled. Maybe it's because I was a Reputation girl and I love Reputation. That's one of my like top 3 Taylor albums. It's just the sound of it. It makes me want to dance. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna be brave and say that's my top 3. But of course, we love Opalite and we love Wood. And actually, I'm having a real moment with Honey as well. And Life for Showgirl, I wasn't like crazy about that when I first listened to it. Totally grown on me as well. I'm not afraid to say I am a fan of Life for Showgirl. I've got my porridge and berries and my little cup of tea, and I've got about 15 minutes before I need to leave, so I'm just gonna sit and eat this. It always gets hard like by the end of these vlogs like what to film, because I feel like I very much have gotten into a routine and I do and eat like similar things every day, so I'm like, just really want to see me like make my porridge every single morning. But yeah, I'm gonna eat that now and then we will get heading to school. That is me just home from school. It's actually crazy that it's like pitch black outside now, but I actually had a great day today. I really enjoy working at that school and the teachers are just lovely, the kids are so lovely. Kian is just finishing up work and then we are gonna go out for a little bite to eat. I got a little book delivery today, which this is the first time I've had an Amazon book delivery and absolutely ages, like even in Glasgow and stuff as well. I kind of like stopped buying physical books because I had so many. The book I got delivered is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I have always kind of been intrigued by this book, and then I saw that Sarah Crowley read it and she really liked it, and she said if you liked House on the Cerulean Sea you would like this book, and I loved that book, so I am honestly very excited to read this. I feel like this is such a good little November read. This is me ready for Friday night dinner. I actually think this will be like one of our last like Friday night dinners going out for the winter, because we are both actually like dragging ourselves, but because I didn't buy anything to cook for dinner tonight, we kind of need to go out. I'm just so tired, and see, because it's so dark and cold, I'm like, let's just stay in. But I know we'll have so much fun when we go out, so we're gonna do that. We did manage to force ourselves to get out of the house, and you know what, it was actually so worth it. We ended up going to the same little pizza place that we always end up going to. It's just like a wee like family run restaurant and their pizzas are so good, and it's also like the cheapest restaurant in Carcassonne. Last night we literally went into the restaurant, sat down, and the woman came over and she was like, same as always. It was honestly the best moment of my entire life. The weather is not the best here today, so we're just gonna have a quiet and a cozy day in the house. Actually thinking we're gonna have like a wee solo day out. Keane's got rugby on all day, so that kind of gives us a nice wee opportunity for a solo day. It's not raining too bad, but it's just a bit of a miserable day, so I was like, wouldn't this be a great day to go to a little coffee shop and sit and read? I might nip into the bookshop, I just don't know, we shall see, but I'll bring you guys along with me, of course.